I spent a day at my grandma's place in the countryside of Zhejiang province. This was my fourth visit home this year and was so lovely to see my grandma again. Every time I'm back, my grandma always finds all kinds of snacks for me to eat. Sometimes she'll ask if I want to eat something right after my meals. I think it's because she grew up in a time when food was scarce, so eating has become such a desirable and enjoyable thing for her. She naturally assumes I'd always want to eat something too. This time, I was happy to learn that my grandma has picked up a new hobby. In the past, I had worried she might feel lonely or bored at home since nobody really had time to hang out with her. Her kids can be quite busy with work. But now she spends her afternoons playing poker with her friends. She told me it's the only activity that keeps her fully awake, unlike watching TV or videos on her phone. Turns out, my grandma is very competitive at poker. Later, grandma decided to come home early to spend more time with her two daughters, my mom and aunt, and me. While they chatted, I sat nearby reading a book and enjoying the moment. One thing that made me especially happy this visit was seeing how much grandma's health has improved over the past year. In the previous 2 years, she had fallen once a year, which caused serious bone fractures. But this year, thankfully, there haven't been any accidents. After dinner, we spent some time teaching Grandma how to pick up phone call on her smartphones. It's funny how complicated smartphones can be for older people. In her case, her kids have taught her how to answer calls so many times, but she still gets confused. She doesn't understand why the answer button sometimes appears at the bottom of the screen but other times at the top. It's a small thing, but it can be so confusing for her. Finally, my mommy and I headed back to the county where our house is. As always, Grandma came outside to say goodbye. See you in 2 months' time, my loveliest Grandma.